So, so trying to wait for the room to fill up. You know you could join me live. I got it so you could join me. Click the link. Click the link. Go to my community tab and click the link and join me live. You want to have this conversation? It's good. We ain't messing with no snakes over here. You know, you could join me live. Go to my community tab and click the link. I ain't put it in my description. So you have to go to my community tab and click the link to join me live. We ain't messing with no snakes over here. You want to talk? Let's talk. Waiting for the room to fill up. What's good with you? Put it in the chat. Make sure I can see y'all in the chat. What's up with you, gang? We ain't dealing with no snakes over here. Y'all don't talk when y'all come up in here. I'm banning y'all. If you don't talk when you come up here, I'm banning you. And remember, you could join me. Go to my community tab and click the link to join me. You want to join? You want to talk? You want to say what's up? You know, join the Great Carolina Bull. You got to go to my community tab because I ain't got the link in my description. I just came on live real fast. Let me see, can I pin it somehow? I don't know what you call it. I'm looking to add a guest right now. Yeah. What's up with you? What's good with you? What's good with you, my G? You trying to join live? Click on the community tab. Let's talk. Let's get it popping. See what you're talking about. See if you fake or if you a snake. What's good with you, my G? You trying to go live with me? Trying to wait for the room to fill up. You can go on my community tab and click the link so you can go live. Join the live. See if you fake. See if you're a snake. It's really good. Y'all see me like this, y'all running. Y'all be running. Y'all see me like this, y'all be running. Scared. Scared of the real man. What's up? You can join live. Join me live. Go to my community tab and click the link. See if you fake or see if you're a snake. You already know what it is over here. What's good? What's good? Join the link. Join the live. Click the link. in the community tab. You know, let me see if you fake or see if you're a snake. See, that's what get me. People be running. They be faking. You know what I'm saying? They be scared to join the live. They'll come on your page looking and stuff, but scared to join the live. That's fakeness to me. You know what I'm saying? That shows weakness to me. You gonna join, you join. You know what I'm saying? If you coming on up here and you watching me talk, join it. You know? Let me see you on the other end. See what it is. See what the deal is. Huh? Don't be afraid. Cause y'all already know how we doing over here. I don't like no snakes. If you don't join me, I feel that you snakish. I feel that, you know what I'm saying, and I can't even get close to you to mow the grass. What's good with you? Put something in the chat. Let me see how you moving. Let me see if you moving or you grooving. You scared to put something in the chat. You just want to watch. Want to watch. You ain't gonna see nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing like that just by keep watching. You got to either put something in the chat or you got to join me live. You know what I'm saying? What's your motive? You know, you got to join me live to see what's going on. I'm trying to tell y'all for join live, see what's going on. You ain't gonna get nothing by just keep watching me. You got to join me live. You got to go on my community tab, click the link, and join me. Don't be running. Don't be showing up hiding your hand like Mr. Sand, running and stuff. I'm trying to go live, see what y'all really about. I be seeing y'all in America, you know what I'm saying? And y'all don't be about nothing. Y'all don't be about nothing. Y'all claim to be about all fake snakes, garden snake. What you say, baby? You want me off live? Uh-uh. I want to see what's going on with the people. Trying to touch down with the people. Why people be screaming gang? Do it supposed to help you in some type way, some type form, some type fashion? Or is this just like something that you do because it makes you feel good or feel cool? People be saying gang on everything. Man, ain't no gang out there. And go live with the real G. I want to see you stand up to the real G. Put it in the chat. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy, abide by your community guidelines. Remember to don't be talking crazy in my chat, but put something in there. Let me see where your head at. You know, I already know where we at. You know, let me see where your head at. Let me see if you fake or if you a snake. You know, join the live. Go to my community tab, click the link in the bio, and join this live so I can see you on the other side. Trying to see what's popping, what's really shaking with you, what's good with you, what's hood with you, what state you from. You know how you moving, what the streets done to you. You know what life look like for you. You know, I'm trying to see what's really moving with you. I'm trying to see if you hungry or what life look like for you. Can you inspire me? Can you inspire me to be a better person? What life really look like for you? How you really moving out there in them streets? You really getting it? Or what? What life really look like for you? How you really look like out in them streets? I'm trying to see what's shaking. You know, go to my link in my community tab to join me. You know, I'm trying to see what's popping with you. Trying to see, get you to go live with me. See, you could join this live. This ain't like any other live. You could join this one, you know, but you got to be real. You got to be real with yourself. Scared to go live. Scared to go live. Y'all come up on the live looking, but you're scared to go live. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. I'm live now, and I'm telling you, let's go live. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it, man. So I know there's a lot of people out there screaming, "Gang, gang, gang." But what I'm trying to do real out here, man, I'm trying to get y'all out of the hood state of mind. I'm trying to get y'all in a mindset where, you know, you leave the hood state of mind behind. Y'all be up here just cussing and talking about this and talking. Man, y'all be making a fool of yourself out up here. You know, you want to catch me up on live just doing any and everything, making a fool out of myself for the little views. You ain't want to catch me up here making a fool out of myself for little views. Come join my live. Let me see what state you in. Let me see what you really talking about. You could go to my community tab and click on the link and join this live. I just want to hear from you on the other side. Come out of that hood state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that hood state of mind where you screaming gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. You know, if that's all you want to do, sit back, smoke a fat pack, gas, you know, scream no Diddy and all that BS, man, that's whack. That's lame. You know what I'm saying? Get some real modernization about yourself. You know, what's real? Come on and drip live and join the real man. Stop talking that nonsense. Coming up on my live looking for nonsense. You don't come up on this live looking for nonsense. Either you fake or you a snake. And I don't deal with neither one. You know, come up on this live, click the link in the bio, go to my community tab and join. And let's talk. Let me see what state you in. Let me see what you about. Let me see how you had any growth in your life. Let me see what you really talking about. How you helping the community. How you helping the community thrive so we'll build blocks, baby. And buy the land back, you know, and come up in the world. What you doing for your community? You know, what you using your degree for? What you using your street skills for? What you using your knowledge for? You know, you just for self? You out there, you just for self, or you helping the community? You know, Snoop told you back in the day, it ain't no fun if the homeless can't have none. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't building up the community, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You know, it's lonely at the top. Who wants to be lonely? You know, so if you ain't helping out the community, you ain't doing nothing. Come live with me. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. You know, go live with me and let's chop it up. Go to my community tab, link in the bio. Go to the community tab, hit the live button, see if you real enough to chop it up with the real man. You know, if you ain't real enough to chop it up with the real man, you just watching. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talk about nothing. You ain't got nothing on your mind. You ain't talking about building the black community back, boycotting Black Death. You know, you just running your mouth. You know, you just in the way. Yeah, I'm about to start a whole community. About to get people out of the way. About to start getting people out of the way. That's real. You know, if you ain't with the black community, if you ain't with educating, building, you know what I'm saying, funding, none of that. Got to get you out of the way. You ain't down with the black community. You know, you just talking nonsense. You scared to come up here and talk to the real man. I already told y'all, Go to my community tab. You could go live. I got it so you could go live on my joint. Go to the community tab, hit the community button, and go live. You know, come live with me. Talk to the real man. See what's really up. See if you coming out of the hood state of mind or not. If you out there having trouble with the hood state of mind, maybe I could drop a couple jewels on you, couple gems on you, you know what I'm saying? And give you a different train of thought, you know? Shoot, cause it's what I do. I ain't afraid to do it. I ain't afraid to say nothing, you know? I support the black community in thriving and striving to survive and building upon one another and, loving on one another. If you're in the black community, you got to learn to love the community, learn to love on the black community, stop killing each other, boycott Black Death, you know, bring it back. Let's kumbaya. Let's go on to the top. Come out of the hood state of mind. That weak mind set you in. Come join this live. Scared to join this live. You want to look, spectate, see what's going on, but won't join and be a solution to the problem that's going on, that's been going on. You know, it starts here. This how we got to start for change. You know, dialogue. Right here. Starts right here. Starts now. This how we're going to start shaping the black new code of the street. New code of the street. So woo. New code of the street. We boycotting Black Death at all costs. You know, that's worse than snitching. If you snitch, snitches get stitches. You already know, but nobody deserves to die. Real talk. So, new code of the street. The worst thing you could do is kill a black man or a woman. New code of the street, baby. Boycotting Black Death. If I see y'all out there talk about uh you just want to drill and kill, for what? Drill and kill who? Why? Are you trying to murder your innocent brother? Or maybe your brother ain't innocent, so after all, but why you trying to take down another black man in the black community? If you already got beef, let it go. Let it go. You was out here in these streets. It takes two to tangle. Let it go. We building up the black community, brick by brick, inch by inch, step by step. New code of the street, we boycotting Black Death. You know, you could come on my live. You want to talk to the real man. You want to really, really, really talk. You just ain't spectating and watching. Go to my community tab, click join the live, and come join me. New code of the street, boycotting Black Death. That's what it is. It's been going on for too long. Parents take back your kids. Y'all scared of these young kids now. Back in the '80s, shoot, parents won't scared of their own kids. Y'all scared of these young kids now, cause they'll blow something. Shoot, new code of the street, we boycotting Black Death. If you out here promoting, robbing, stealing, and killing, we got to get you out the way. It's either you with us or you against us. It's either you fake or you a snake. If you real, you'll come join us live. Let me see what type hood state of mind, how messed up in that game you is, what type hood state of mind you in, or whether you ain't in the hood state of mind. You might be in another state of mind. You just might be messed up generally. Come talk to me. That's what I'm here for. Shoot, I'm sort of like a therapist, you're a hood therapist, but man, we reshaping, rebranding, and rebuilding the black community. It's on from here. New code of the street, boycott Black Death. Don't let me catch y'all doing it. Tell another, tell another, tell another. New code of the street. Shoot. I ain't a participator, I'm an innovator. Shoot. New code of the street. Boycott and Black Death. I'm not a participator. I'm an innovator, baby. New code of the street, boycott Black Death. I ain't a participator, I'm an innovator. Catch you killing another black man. We're gonna have to get you locked up, man. New code of the street, we're boycotting Black Death at all costs. We gotta get you out the way. We got to get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real. Come build with the real, man. Scared to go live with. It's in the community tab. Go click on my community tab and click the link and come live with me now. Came through the door. You know what I'm saying? Now you about to hear the new code of the street with boycott and Black Death. I'm not a participator. I'm an innovator. If you just came up here, don't know what type of circus show you thought you were going to see, clown. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Come build with me. Come build with the real man. You know, come on my page and let me see how messed up you really is. Or whether you might just be a good person in general, went to college, got your degrees and all that. Y'all, let me see what you using them degrees for. Let me see if you serving the black community right in the proper way, the way you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring this, it starts now. Let's bring this thing back full circle. Who to say we can't make change? I'm telling you, I'm not a participator. I'm an innovator. Change start now. We reshaping, rebranding, and rebuilding the black community from up top to down south, east coast, midwest, you know, out west. It don't matter. We reshaping and rebuilding the black community. That's what it's all about. Where everybody could be chilling in the black community, in their community, showing peace and love. Ain't that what it about? Peace and love. You ain't showing peace and love. What you doing? You ain't trying to rebuild the black community. What you talking about? I don't know what type stuff y'all on. I don't know what type circus show y'all thought y'all were going to see when you came up here. If you still in that hood state of mind, if you still in that state of mind where you uh all out for self, hood state of mind and a self state of mind, you know, we got to get you out the way. New code of the street. We boycotting Black Death at all costs. We rebuilding and reshaping the community. I ain't a participator, I'm an innovator. And it starts here, it starts now with the great Carolina Bull. Y'all already know what it is. Come join me live and talk to the real man. Let me see what type mindset you in. Whether you in the hood state of mind or you in a self state of mind. You know, come build with me. Can't build with me. You gotta run. You gotta run when you hear talk like this. You gotta run when you hear talk like this. Because you know it's godly talk. You know it's heavenly talk. Yeah. You know I ain't come to scrape you. No. I ain't come to hit you. I ain't come to tap you. Came to work on your mental and your physical. See about your well being. Shoot. That's what it is. I ain't come to scrape none of y'all. I ain't come to tax none of y'all. Yeah, that's what it is. See what hood type state of mind you in. You know, whether you in a self state of mind or hood state of mind. I ain't come to scrape you. I ain't come to tax you. You know, don't come up in here and run. Coming up in here running, running. Shoot, I'm trying to get a like 100. You know, ain't now one of y'all left not one comment yet. Y'all scared of the real man. Scared of the real man. Come up in here and leave a comment. You know, scared of the real man. Scared for. Shoot. And ain't nothing wrong with going to church. Ain't nothing wrong with reading your Bible and putting God first at that. Shoot. Let's reshape and rebrand this black community. I'm putting it out here, yeah. It's guys like me out here that's down to reshape and rebuild the black community. Hey, look, while you up in here, type something real quick in my chat. Let me see if my chat working. Just type something real quick. A, B, C. It don't matter. I'm just trying to see if the chat works. Hit the like button while you at it. It don't cost It's free. Don't cost a thing. Trying to really see what mind state you in. Look, running, ran up out of here. Can't handle the real black man. What's up, fam? What's good? I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that, fam. No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate that. How you feel? Shoot, if you feeling real good, come join me on my live. Hit the community tab. I'm talking about reshaping. Tell me how y'all feel about this reshaping and rebuilding the black community inch by inch. I want to see whether you in a hood state of mind or a self state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to bring you down. I ain't here to participate with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just to check and see where you at. I want to see what state you from. You know what I'm saying? What part of the world you from and what's going on in your community. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is to boycott Black Death and get the communities out of the hood in a self state of mind. We got to get back to community. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all probably, in that hood state of mind looking for a circus on his internet, you know what I'm saying, coming up here thinking you want to see something, that's gonna you wanna come up on my page and see something that's gonna grab your attention. There's people out here like me. You know what I'm saying? And we build and we structure every day around the black community because we love black people. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we can't the way that the world going now and the way that the community been for so long, it's time for a change. Y'all scared of y'all, the young kids out here, the young kids in the drive through holding guns. That's why they talk back to you. You know what I'm saying? You go through them drive throughs playing if you want to. So it starts at the house. So um we got to get them in from the house. It started at the house. We got to reshape and rebuild the black community. You from Mississippi? That's what's up, fam. You down with reshaping and rebuilding the black community? You down with coming out of that hood in that self state of mind? If you down with that, you down with me. And go live. Matter of fact, go on my community tab and click on the link so you can go live with me. I'm all about rebuilding and reshaping the black community. Yes, people out here like me. Everybody ain't gangster. Everybody ain't trying to destroy the community. Yeah, I ain't trying to destroy the community. I'm trying to build a community and make it better for us in the community so we could walk around and enjoy life, instead of being afraid of our own kids that's out here holding guns in the drive through McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, you know what I'm saying? Out here holding them guns, baby, in the drive through and knock your blocks off straight up. Let's come out of the hood state of mind. That mind that's only going to get you to roll one up, smoke one, sell a pack. You know what I'm saying? Get you to believe in snitches, snitch. All y'all civilians out here, all y'all can get it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's come out of that mind state. Let's come out of that mind state and let's start to build and organize and reshape the black community. Parents need to become parents again. Thing is, this day and time, parents don't want their kids no more. Shoot, they leave them at the house by themselves and they go out to the nightclubs or whatever they do and, drink their drink and do what they do and leave their kids at home for 2 and 3 days and go lay up with a man. These men, we as black men, we got to get back our black queens. We got to get back to the black community. Y'all left your kids out there stranded. What type of man leave his kids out there stranded and don't provide for them? What type of man leave his community out there lost? If you grew up in any type community, or maybe you didn't grow up in a community, you just moved from neighborhood to neighborhood, you know, but you still got black people out here. If your skin black, or if you put on if you're African American, or if you black, brown, Latin, it's all about reshaping and rebuilding the black community. I had to become a concealed carrier because these young folks tripping. Yeah, these young folks be in the drive through with it on them. So you better not go through those drive through, no matter what state you in. out here playing with these kids because they're very disrespectful now. So if it don't start at the house, if we don't start checking our kids early, you know what I'm saying, and let them know, look, respect your elders, respect your elders, respect the people that come before you, and because the people that come before you, they're here for your learning. If you don't respect your elders, you'll be in the drive through with your gun on you. You know what I'm saying? Because your homeboy is going to come get you while you're working. That's why our young folks don't want to work these jobs no more, because they can't, because they got so much beef in the streets. They can't, and then they be embarrassed to work these jobs because we don't teach them nothing at home. They sit home and watch TikTok and YouTube all day and not really learning nothing. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to spell. They don't know how to cook. They living in a microwave everywhere. You press a button and the food come out, or they go to McDonald's and get the fast food, and these kids, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They lost. We're in a whole lost generation. Lost generation. You know, I'm trying to rebuild and reshape the black community. Yeah, these kids lost out here, man. The black community, grown folks lost out here too. You know, the black community lost out here. Sometimes I got to come to you with the ski mask on just to get your attention. And so when you see me, then I start talking, real talk to you. I want you to join my live to come talk to the real man. You know, I'm tired of parents not raising their kids. I am, and not showing them the right way, structure, integrity, honesty. You know, everybody want to be in that hood state of mind, screaming gang gang, spin a block. Shoot, what you spending on? You going to jail. You know, if you believe in God, you going to hell. You know, so what you spending on? What's the real with you? Why you scared to build back up the community? Let's come out of the self state of mind. You get a good college job, you going for self. Or you raised in the hood, you in the hood state of mind, you sitting back, rolling up, rolling dice, you know, um, selling dope to your community. Let's come out of that state right there. Let's get that. Who say the black folks can't change? I never had to curl around until young folks started feeling themselves. These kids don't know which way to go, so that's why they follow each other. Yeah, they listen to the internet, and that's what they do. And I hate for you to have to carry your weapon like that every day, because you know what's up with these young folks out here, and you might have to blast one, but I don't want you to blast one. I want the people that's from every community all over the world to start reshaping and revamping and reforming. Tell one. If you got a family member on that dope, help get them off that dope. And let's come to their aid and restructure and reshape this black community. It's not going to be easy. It don't happen overnight. We're going to do it brick by brick, piece by piece. So in the next 10 years, we'll have a new code to the street. Boycotting Black Death. Yeah, this ain't nothing that's going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? We got to build, we got to talk, we got to set the standards. Got to let you know that you're in the hood state of mind or the self state of mind, where you think it's all about you and it ain't about you, or where you think it's all gang, 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 and it ain't about that. It's about loving on one another, coming together, supporting each other, scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's what it's about. Rebuilding and reshaping the black community. This could be done, it's going to be done. Straight up. And that's just the way it is. It's got to be done. I got to come up out of this real quick. Hold up, gang. Yeah, we got to rebuild and reshape the black community out here, man. It's too much black on black crime, too much black on black killings. I can't even let my kids go to the park by themselves without worrying they're going to get hurt. I know that feeling, man. That's messed up, man. I hate that for you, man. Straight up, man. I hate that for you. You know, you got to be on your checking on your kids. It ain't like the 80s and the early 90s where you could just let your kids run free and be in the house by the street lights come on. Man, I know that feeling so well, and that's what I'm saying. This is the real reason why we got to reshape and rebuild the black community. And this ain't nothing to do with race or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, because the white folks wanted that to go down. The Asian folks wanted to go down. They want to see the black community win. They want to see us thrive. Everybody want to see us thrive. They tired of they want to hear us get back to good music. They tired of that drill music and what I'm saying, talk about that shoot 'em up bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hate that for you and your fam, man, and your kids. You know what I'm saying? That y'all can't do that, man. But this is something that ain't gonna happen overnight, man. This just something that, tell one, tell one. It's people out here that's reshaping and rebuilding the black community, that's boycotting black death. And, we just gonna strive inch by inch, piece by piece. This ain't nothing that's going on overnight. It's just striving to get to the point. We are our own killers, man. We are, man. We are, but it can change. Don't let nobody never tell you, look, I'm not a participator, I'm an innovator. Don't never let nobody tell you that change can't happen because it can. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm reshaping and rebuilding the new code of the streets. Ain't no Sue Wool, whatever a gang thing that y'all hollering out is, hey, boycott Black Death at all costs. Snitches get stitches. That ain't the code no more. The code is if you kill a black man, we own you. We own you. We banning you from the community. You don't you deserve to be locked up. Everybody's civilians now. That blood and crip stuff, that's played. You know what I'm saying? All that's dead now. That's dead. You see somebody, you tell them that's dead. You tell them that's dead. You tell them that game up or stuff dead. Yeah, we our own killers. You right, but man, we got to do better. We got to protect the black community at all costs. Reshape and rebuild. This don't happen overnight. I guarantee you. But we're going to just keep hitting on these live streams and keep putting a bug in their ear and letting them know, hey, this where we at with it. This where we at with it. This where I'm at with it. I hope y'all can say the same, man. You know? I really do. I really hope y'all can say the same. I really want y'all to reshape and, you know, um, build with me, man. Grow with me out here. You know, I love our community and stuff out here. I really want justice for us. You know, yeah. So let me know where y'all at. Yeah, I really hate these young folks don't realize life is gold. You're exactly right. They don't realize life is gold. You know what I'm saying? And I miss the golden era, bro. Man, I really do. But be aware when I tell you these young kids, man, shoot, man, they working at Home Depot, they packing. They working at McDonald's and Burger King, they packing. You go in there and say, oh, catch an attitude with them. Oh, you messed up my order, man. They might blow your brains out from the drive-through. When they throw that soda on you, they let you know right there. They already holding. They already holding. You know. So don't be a fool out here with them because the government and gave them guns. The government, in some black communities had a hand in destroying the black communities. They set crates of guns in the middle of the field, and black folks woke up one day and seen a pile of guns, and they just start running and grabbing guns. They even put rocket launchers in some of the containers, hoping that they would blow up some of the project buildings. That was crazy because when they go on gang rivalries, they'll shoot anything. They say they'll spin a block, they'll kill anything. That's why we got to come out of the hood state of mind. We got to reshape and rebuild the black community, and stop being for self. Stop being for self and stop always wanting to see negative and violent things. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I miss the golden days, bro. I really do, man. But this the way we're going to get the word out. The new code of the street is to boycott Black Death. You know, a lot of people scared to stand up and be the real people that they supposed to be and be the real leaders that they supposed to be. When y'all go to college and y'all get these degrees and these accolades and these all type prestigious awards, y'all use them for self. Y'all don't use them for the community. And all y'all gang members that's in that stuck in that hood state of mind, you got to come out of that state of mind. Y'all got to get some education about yourself and join the workforce and get some work behind yourself and start paying taxes and get off your lazy behinds and get back to work so we could get everything back on track. But far as that, we got to boycott anybody Black Death that's killing Black folks in the Black community. We got to do that, and that's the new code of the street. Everybody's civilians. Bunk all that snitching stuff. Real talk. Boycott Black Death. Too many young folks dying. You know, um, Too many young folks dying in the Black population. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But a lot of people going to say, "Hey, we doing it our own self." This is true. This is true. But the main thing is we can change the narrative. We can change the narrative and don't be afraid and don't think, just because you might be 1% right now, time and chance happen to everybody and things grow. Once the word get out there, things grow. We can change the narrative. We boycotting Black Death at all costs. All that snitching stuff is out the door. Everybody is civilians, and we're boycotting Black Death, at all costs. Just because the young kids is out of hand in the Black community, they're very out of pocket, and we got to put them back in check so they'll respect their elders. We got to put the young folks back in check. If you're raising young kids this day and time, take them off them cell phones. Snatch them cell phones up. Snatch those PS5s up. Snatch any tablet besides their school devices. Snatch them up. Take them away from them. Don't let them play with them for 5 years. Let them be under your tutelage, your leadership, and let them know that they can't be gang members. Um, Start inspecting their friends. Start, seeing who they hanging around. You know, um, Weed out the bad ones. Where their parents don't care about them. Don't let your kids hang around bad kids. If their parents don't care about them, they're not getting an education. Know who your kids is hanging around. Take those devices away from them. Since they want to tote guns and they want to become gang members and they want to stay out all night and smoke dope and be on TikTok and don't want to get education and yeah, we about to do a new code of the streets, put a sweeping on these kids. I have a 12-year and a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old. Man, I feel bad for you, bro. But at the same time, I know that you can make a difference in their life just by being there. The one thing about the parents, we no matter what, we have to sacrifice everything and be there. We got to be there. We got to find out what these kids doing, who they associating with. Their phones just going off there in group chats. Ping, ping, ping. Their phones just going off all times of the night. Nah, we got to stop that. It's too much access. Kids have too much access. I took all their electronic devices today. Thank you, man. You did yourself a favor. I mean, real talk. You did. That was great. Take them. Don't worry about what your kids think about. Be a parent. Be a parent. Don't worry about what your kids think about you. Be a parent. Come out of that hood state of mind, that self state of mind. When you come out of that self state of mind and you chastise your kids and you don't let them be bastards. Because if you don't chastise your kids, they're bastards. Even if you're there. If you don't chastise your kids, they're bastards, even if you're there. That's bastard activity that they're doing. You know, if even if the kids have the data in their life, and if you don't chastise them, it's bastard activity that they're doing, and your kids are growing up to be bastards. And you have to stop a bastard. And yeah. So we got to come out of the hood state of mind. We got to be there for our kids. We got to reshape and rebuild the black community. We got to come out of the self state of mind, and use those degrees and college tools for the community. We got to rebuild and reshape the black community, and there's nothing racial about this. The white folks is gonna hop in and join along, and they're gonna help us in that dynamic. This is America. We can't have 13 and 14-year-old kids with guns running around shooting up schools and kids stabbing each other. We have to reshape and rebuild the black community. If powerful gang leaders out there, until we can demolish all gangs, those gang leaders got to step up and be leaders to the community and let these kids know to stay in school and that you can't there's no way they need to put them gangs on lock, and nobody else shouldn't in America be able to join a gang. If you know that is a at the gang in your community, man, everybody's civilian now. The code of the street is not snitches get stitches, it's boycotting Black Death. And if you're not building up the community, you need to be kicked out of the community and put to shame. You know, we got to work this thing, and you can't be afraid to not participate. If you don't participate, you're becoming a part of the problem. Because I don't want them to end up like these other young kids. Well, you know, a lot of kids is they're promoting youth home facilities for kids now. They're promoting juvenile detention facilities for kids now. And another kid will grab hold of your kid and turn them out. So know exactly what your kids is doing. Be in your kids life. Don't let your kids do bastard activities. Be in your kids life. What is stopping you from being in your kids life? Come out of that mindset, revamp your mindset today. Change your mindset today and say, hey, give me those electronics. Put them down right now. They're no good to you until I figure them out and to the death of me. Give me that. Shoot. Um, Let me make sure your grades are up to par, because kids can see their grades now. The way the school systems is now, everything's on computer, so they're watching their grades, the percentage of their grades every day. They can see every percent whatever they making in class every day. So if your grades is down, pull them up. You at 50% in a classroom, you need to come up to at least 80%. You know, I mean, yeah. So man, we got to do a lot of reshaping, and it's just tell one. It's easy. Just put the word out. We're revamping and rebuilding the black community, and it starts from here. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. I'm doing it now. Anybody that come on this live and they see me talking, I'm telling them all that snitching stuff is out the door. I'm reshaping and rebuilding the black community. And if you go against it, it's going to be a problem. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got kids and I got kids and they got kids, and shoot, man, hey, you can come in here and you can say, hey, oh, he talking. Nah, that's what we doing. That's what we own. That's what it is. Tell one. Shoot. I don't want to hear it. If you in it wrong, you in it wrong. Shoot, we can't even get decent fast foods no more because we raising our kids to have animal type characteristics. Our kids is sitting out here with animal type characteristics, acting like wolves and bears and hyenas. What the heck? You know, why you think you can't get good service and fast food? Look at road raging. Road raging is at an all-time high. Kids want demons. What? When did kids start screaming for demons? They naming cars demons. Shoot, man, if I catch kids doing anything out of line, I'm gonna put them back in perspective. We got to crack down on everything, even the child molesters. We're cracking down on them. Um, People that's openly out in the open doing heinous things, cracking down on everybody. Watch your kids. Just like the news say, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Straight up. Um, we're gonna just start reshaping and revamping the black community. And what it's gonna do is gonna do like a trickle effect. And it's gonna lead to reshaping and revamping America as a whole. And if you think that we can't do it, you are, entitled to that way of thinking, but you're dumb. If you think that we can't reshape and rebuild, oh, you're dumb. That bridge that just collapsed, they about to reshape and rebuild it. And that's what it is. I caught my 12-year-old daughter smoking, and I took her phone, her game, her TV, her bed, and I want to see what it is like to live in a place of no freedom. Yeah, that's right. You should have took it from 'em. Never let your kids disrespect you. Never let your kids disrespect you. And it's nothing that you're doing wrong. You put God first, you pray to God, you putting food on the table, clothes on their back, you giving them shelter over their head, you're doing right. You're going to work, you're working hard. You need that respect. You need them to pass their grade. They will thank you at the end. They'll say, "Thank you, Daddy, for what you did. Thank you for stepping up and be a great father. Thank you for taking that cell phone when you did. Thank you for making me pull my grades up. Thank you for getting me into a 4-year college. Thank you for letting me go to a HBCU. Thank you, Daddy. I'm very proud of you for what you did. Thank you. You was there. Thank you for reshaping and rebuilding the community or the household. Thank you for keeping the family together. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being a great dad. Thank you for being a great supporter. I know you don't have much. I know you don't have it all together, but you was there and you gave me all, the accolades and all the push that I needed to get through and be able to get a better job and be able to support the black community. We're boycotting Black Death right now, 2024, you know, right now. That's the new thing. That's the new code of the street. You see one, tell one, oh, we're boycotting Black Death. We reshaping and rebuilding the black community. Yeah, the wise guys is back, and if you don't like that, that's your problem. If you don't like what I'm saying about rebuilding and reshaping the black community, that's on you, because we're going to reshape and revamp and we're going to rebuild this black community. We're going to start in the households. Get your kids in line. Don't let your kids do bastard activity. If you don't chastise your kids, they're going to grow up and start doing bastard activity, sitting on TikTok, sitting on Instagram, sitting on Snapchat, sitting on any social media, Twitch, etc., etc. Any social media that you could think of. If you see them sitting up there, gotta get them off there. It's ruining them. You're ruining your kids. You're letting your kids fall by the wayside. You're ruining your family. The same for my sons. I took her the shoes and clothes, and now she's wearing allowed what I allow her to wear. That's right. Don't let your daughter go out there looking trifling. Don't let your daughter go out there looking like a whore. You know, um, they're attracting the wrong attention. They're attracting the wrong people. You know, um, don't let your son go out there thinking that he could talk to people any kind of way, that he could do whatever he want to do and being a Billy Badass. No, he's attracting the wrong attention and he's being too cocky for his age. Sit him down at the table, make him eat at the table. Make them have family time. It's the best time. Put them back at the table. The table is a tool that God put here on earth for us to use. You could talk at the table, bring your problems to the table, discuss your issues at the table. The table is a tool that's been lost for centuries. Get them out of that microwave. Put them in the kitchen. Tell them if they don't cook, they don't eat. A man don't work, a man don't eat. Yeah. Yeah, the table is a tool that's been lost. Y'all let your kids eat all around the house. Put your kids at the table. Tell them to put some respect on your name. Take all their devices today. Take all your kids' devices today. We reshaping and rebuilding the black community. Don't deal with gang members. You know, tell one. Let them know the wise men are back. Come out of the hood state of mind. Come out of the self state of mind. Use those college degrees for the community. This is not going to happen overnight. We're going to have to strive to get to this point. It's just tell one. You know, um, New code of the streets. We're boycotting Black Death at all costs. If you don't like it, that's on you. Checking your kids. Stop letting your kids do bastard activity. Just because you're there and you're present in the house don't mean you're a father or a mother. If you let your kids run over you or do things that they ain't got no business doing, they're doing bastard activity. Just because you're there and just because you're a present father in the household, if you don't chastise your kids and you let them do bastard activity, that means your child is a bastard. I dress my sons like young men. All those Jordans and oversized clothing are gone, threw them away. That's right. That's right. Keep them Jordans off your kids. Let them know that shoes and stuff, that's just material. Their health is material. They can't take it to the grave with them. They can't take none of that to the grave with them. Look at the kids over in Iran and Iraq, over in Palestine. Look at the kids over in Taiwan now. Look at the kids over in Israel. You know, Look what's going on around the world. Ukraine. I mean, come on now. Come on now. We got to rebuild and reshape the black community. Make your young kids be young again. Make them come in the house when the street lights come on. Know who their friends is. Weed out the bad friends, and let them only hang around the good friends. Know what their conversations is about. Question your kids. What your friends talking about? What they saying? Let them know to come to you when their friends ain't talking right. You know how to question your kids and talk to your kids, and know how to sit them down at the table and let them know to have family time. Use the table as the tool that it was meant to be used for. I hate that, to get up on live and talk to y'all like this, but it's a must that we reshape and rebuild the black community. It is a must that the black community be rebuilt and be reshaped. It is a must that we come out of the hood state of mind. Come out of your self state of mind, thinking that it's all about you once you get that college degree. Once you get that man that got plenty of money and he loves you and he start throwing money your way, stop thinking that social media is up here just for you to shake your tail fairy and up here to flaunt your stuff. Nah, we have to use technology in the right way. Technology is no good when it's used in the wrong way. Keep your kids off TikTok. Keep your kids off social media. Keep them off for 2 years straight until you rebuild them, reform them, and reshape them. Keep them away from their friends that vape and smoke gas. America's selling weed now. That's how bad the country done got. We got to rebuild and reshape the black community. America selling weed. I'm laughing. And they talk about making America great again. That's an understatement. America selling weed now. It's all bastard activity going on in America. America forgot God. America is Babylon. You know, um, we got to boycott Black Death at all costs. We got to get a hand of these young folks and make them respect their elders. These young kids sitting up in the drive-through serving you with guns on them. They ready to blow your brains out. Soon as you talk back to them and tell them, "Hey, look, this sandwich is wrong. Can you take it back and refix my order?" No, we ain't taking back. No, we ain't doing nothing. No, Take your food and go, man. Then you talk back a little bit, they'll end up blowing your brains out. America messed up as a trip for the stuff that I done seen in America. What these eyes done seen in America, it's low down. America is low down. Come out of that hood state of mind. Come out of that self state of mind. Thinking that it's all about you. It's about the community. Rebuilding, reshape, day by day, striving, putting in that work. A man don't work, a man don't eat. What you scared to strive for? You scared to talk to a real man like me. Cause you know I'll rebuild and reshape you. I'll rebuild and I'll put you on the right path. I'll make you be there for your kids. So your kids stop doing bastard activity. Just because you're a man in the house, you ain't teaching your kids nothing. If they doing bastard activity, sitting on TikTok all day and social media all day, they doing bastard activity. Know who your kids around. You don't even know who you in your kids' life. That's why you can't change the black community. That's why the kids talking about spin a block. I could scroll up and down social media, see these young folks ain't doing nothing but dancing their life away. You know, now one thing I gotta say about these young kids, they getting their money young, but that don't mean nothing. You can't take it with you. Ain't none of it good. If the black community is down, nothing is popping. Nothing is popping in this world. If all the communities thrive except the black community, the world is in a messed up state then. If the black community is down, this world ain't popping. This world is weak. When the black community thrive, we make sure everybody survive and everybody thrive. When the black community is up and at their peak, everybody's going to be great. You have to bring the black community up because we're the original man. We have the original genes. Yeah, 14-year old daughter size 36 pants was wearing size 48 pants. I asked him why, and he told me it was because that's what his friends was wearing. Yeah, see, the influence. Who's influencing your kids? Who got that mind set over your kids? Who's your kids being influenced by? We gotta stop there. This gotta stop. Is you willing to take willing reform and reshape the black community to make it stop, or you just gonna fall by the wayside, or you one of them scared? Mm, mm, mm. You scared to tackle them problems in your household. Why you scared to tackle the problems in it's not my household, it's your household. You know, and we have to reshape and rebuild the black community. We have to boycott Black Death at all costs. At all costs. Take control of your kids. Sit them down. Use the table as the tool and the instrument that it was made to use for. Bring your issues to the table. Tell your kids who they can hang around and who they can't hang around. Make them come in the house when the street lights come on. You know, tell one. It's not going to happen overnight. We got to strive towards this effort. Nothing's going to happen overnight. We talking about rebuilding and reshaping the black community. Boycott at all costs. All that snitching stuff is out the door. You know, we got to take control as men back of the black community. What a strong black man at? Is it any strong? I ain't see nobody join me on this live yet. Is it any strong black man? Is it any strong black man left in America anymore? You know, is it any man that's strong black men that's willing to reshape and rebuild the black community? You just can't find strong black men in America no more. Why are men that do construction? Why are men that go to 4 years of college? Why are men that's not so feminine? You know, what is going on with the black community?
This is why I'm talking about peace, rebuilding, coming out of the hood state of mind, coming out of the self state of mind, rebuilding and reshaping the black community. We're boycotting black death at all costs. We're checking our kids. We're taking all devices away from them. We're getting them off all social media platforms 2 years straight, consistently. You know, we're going to have to really be disciplined about this. This is really going to be disciplined what we're going to do for our families, and get everything in line, you know. And this don't happen overnight. Just tell a friend, tell a person, and strive towards the goal. New code of the streets. Rebuild and reshape the black community, boycott black death at all costs. Get your kids somewhere and make them sit down. Become the man of your household. How many men out there can become the man of their own household? You weak if you can't become the man of your household. You're just a weak soldier. I mean, I had a good time of putting this message to y'all, rebuilding and reshaping the black community. It's been great, you know. I had to do it. I had to let you know what's up. Yeah, I had to do it. Uh, I hate it that the black community, the population, you know, um, is internet bound. We believe everything we see on the internet. Um, the black community, man, is a shame. We got to boycott. We got to step up. We got to get the knowledge back. How y'all feel about reshaping and rebuilding the black community? Do you think it could be done? Well, see, I'm not a participator. I'm an innovator, and I know nothing happens overnight. But with the new code of the street, boycott black death at all costs. You know, um, all that snitching stuff is out the door. Everybody civilians, get your kids. Stop letting your kids do bastard activity. If you're a man, take control of your household. If you can't take control of your household, you weak. You know, take all devices from your kids. Get them off social media at once. Get them off TikTok at once. Start it the next day. Start it right after you see this message. Get them off that, and let them know. Look, hey, y'all gotta be something in life. Y'all gotta do something in life. Come out of the hood state of mind. Come out of the self state of mind. Come out of that college bubble state of mind. You know, come out of that military state of mind. Y'all done pledged allegiance to the flag. You know, what are you doing for the black community? You know, what are you doing to rebuild and reshape the black community? I don't want to hear that. We killing ourselves. Yeah, we know that. No, the new code of the street: boycott black death at all costs. Come out of the hood state of mind, self state of mind, state of mind, whatever your way of thinking, turn it over full 360. Get in control of your households. Sit your kids at the table. Stop letting them eat all over the house. Use the table for the tool that it was meant for. Discussion. Bring your problems to the table. This is all about rebuilding and reshaping the black community. If you don't like it, you're weak. You know, if if you don't stand for something, you'll go for anything. You know, just because you're a man in your household, and if you don't chastise your kids, you're letting them do bastard activity. You know what I'm saying? They're committing bastardly stuff. They're doing bastardly activity. Your kids are bastard, even though the activity that they're doing, sitting on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube all day, playing the PS5 in those group chats, not studying for their tests, not to take on responsibility, get ready for this cold world. Man, straight up, man, what kind of parents are y'all to let your kids sit on devices all day long? What kind of parents are y'all not to take your kids with you just about everywhere you go and teach them the ways of the world? What kind of parents are y'all to let your kids run all over you? What kind of parents are y'all that be in a hood or drunken state of mind in front of your kids? What kind of people are y'all? You know, y'all doing bastard activity yourself. You might have to go revamp yourself. Come out of that hood state of mind. Come out of that mindset that you're in and not thinking about the community. This is not going to happen overnight. We have to strive. You tell one, I tell one. Friend tell a friend, tell a friend. New code of the street: boycott Black Death at all costs. Take back your kids. They 12 and 14 years old getting shot in the drive-through, toting pistols, got pistols on them in the drive-through. Your kids, that's why they don't want to work jobs, because they got so much beef in the street they can't work a job. And when they do work a job, they got the total gun in the drive-through. And so when you come through the drive-through asking, oh, can you remake this order, or these fries are not fresh, they ready to tear your mouth off because they holding a ticking time bomb on them. You fools, you dummies, straight up, man, y'all got to take back your households. We got to boycott the black community, not boycott, but boycott Black Death at all costs. We got to come out of the hood state of mind. We're restructuring and rebuilding the black community. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? I know it's not going to happen overnight, but tell somebody the new code of the street: boycott Black Death at all costs. Tell somebody. Take in this message. Take heed. And the people around you will become better. Stop letting people get away with dumb talk and dumb stuff. Um, Stop supporting these channels. People talking out the side of their neck on YouTube and on the internet. Kids talk about they want demons now. They on demon time type nonsense is that. Letting the devil be a distraction to your kids. If you believe in God, put God first. Use the table what it was meant for. You know, uh, Straight up, man. It's some weak minded people out here. But I'm not here to call no names. I'm not here to say this. I'm here to tell you how to rebuild and how to reshape the black community. It starts in the homes. Get your kids in line. Get yourself in check. Take away not school devices. Take it away. Know who they're hanging around. Make them come in the house before the street lights come on. You know, um, get some rules about your house. Get some priority about yourself. Stop letting your kids run over you. And do bastard activity. You in the house without chastising your kids, letting them do bastard activity all day. Now these parents these days don't want the kids. These parents be gone with the boyfriend for 2 and 3 days, and the boyfriend don't want the girlfriend no more. They stay in separate apartments. Talk about, oh, we got separate apartment, but that's my man. No, that's your man. Yeah, he give you a little money here and there, and he had you come over a little here and there. Bring the kids for a little playtime, and 3 days a week he don't even see you. He text you a few times here and there. He having his cake and eat it too. That's all that is. Listen, get some priority about yourself. We got to reshape and rebuild the black community. Boycott Black Death at all costs. You know, um, get your household in check. You know, um, Come out of the hood state of mind, come out of the self state of mind. Use those college degrees for the community, and snitching, get stitches, that stuff out the door. Everybody civilians now. If you see something, say something. Something ain't right, speak up. Put the black community first. Put your household in check. Get your kids in line. Get your wife in line. Stop letting your wife come outside the house with all these hoochie clothes on. When another man see her, he rubbing his hands, his jaw dropping, his tongue out his mouth like a cartoon or something, and he want what he see. That's all. He want what he sees. Start back loving on your neighbor. Start back loving on your neighbor. Ain't nothing that ain't gonna hurt nothing. Come out the outside and speak. Stop being so hostile. Being so hostile and stuff. Start back loving on your neighbor. Black communities, start back loving on your neighbor. If you got a wife, make her be respectful. Don't let her work anything out the house. Set some rules for your household. You know, get your kids back at the table. You know, boycott Black Death at all costs. Boycott gang members at all costs. Get some structure to the community. Yeah, we got to get some structure going on. But it's going to start from striving. We got to strive to do it. It's not going to happen overnight. One friend tell a friend, one person tell another. We could talk about it all day long. Action is stronger than words. We got to put this motion into action. We got to boycott, baby. That's first of all. We got to take control of our households. You know, get everything back in line. Start letting your wife look like a hoochie. You know, put your kids at the table. Make your kids come in before the street lights come on. Take away all devices and strive to do better. Strive to do better. We gotta strive, baby. We gotta strive in this. I'm telling you, that's what we gotta do. We gotta strive in it, man. I hate to see the black community down. I hate to see the black community down. But we can rebuild and reshape. And if you say we can't do it, you weak and you're prevalent to the fact. And I'm not a participator. I'm an innovator. And I know it's going to take striving, and I know it's going to take one tell another, another tell another, friend tell a friend. The new code of the street: boycott Black Death at all costs. Use your community, and speak to your neighbor and stuff. Now, don't, oh, you stay over there, I stay over here. Stop screw facing. It ain't that serious. If we had beef in the past, let it go. Let bygones be bygones. Okay, I know I killed your brother. Shoot, we got to get over that. Because you kill me, you going down. You going to jail. And that's just the way it is. Stay out of the jail system, black people. Get off those drugs. Stand up and be the black kings and queens that you are. You know, I wish I could tell you how to run your household. If you ran your household like I was talking to you now, oh man, you would be on fire. You would be more of a better person. You know, um, it's nothing but love in the air. I'm just trying to structure you. I'm just trying to save you from demolishing yourself. I'm trying to get you out of the hood state of mind. And it's going to take time. This could take up to 30 years, man. Real spit, but it starts now. It starts now. I mean, this ain't nothing easy. It's not easy to reshape and reform the black community, but it starts now. Sit your kids at the table. Men be men. You know, um, Take control of your households. Make your kids come in when the street lights come on. Do your kids even go outside anymore? Or they just sitting on the devices. Take all devices away. You know, um, Boycott black gang members at all costs. Boycott Black Death at all costs. Anybody talk about spinning a block? Boycott that at all costs. Stop listening to negative rap music. Straight up. Straight up. If it ain't got no real substance to it, it don't have to be, where it can't be fun. But, let's not talk about killing no one. Let's not talk about shoot 'em up, bang bang. Let's not talk about how much weed we could sell, how much dope we could sell. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about having fun. Let's talk about partying. Let's talk about loving on one another. Let's sing love songs and melodies. Let's talk about getting high off one another. Black ebony and our melanin skin and being around each other and what we do when we get at the cookouts and how we support one another. Let's talk about that. Let's rebuild and reshape the black community by starting with boycotting Black Death at all costs. Boycott black gang members at all costs. Come out of the hood state of mind. Come out of the self state of mind. Stop using those college degrees for self and use them for your community. Let's take back the community. Let's take back the nights. Let's form community actors and leaders, that we follow, and let's follow, what's natural. Let's follow what's natural. Use your table that's in your house. Don't let your kids eat all over the house. Bring them to the table. Sit down as a family. Give them structure. Polish them up a little bit. Take away all their devices. Get them off TikTok at once. Get them off Instagram at once. Get them off Facebook at once. Get them off YouTube, any social media device at once. Make them pull their grades up, sit down, know who their friends is, weed out the good friends from the bad friends. Yeah, and you'll live that much better life if you help me rebuild and reshape the black community. It's going to take striving. It's going to take tell a friend. But the new code of the streets is to boycott Black Death at all costs. And that's something that we got to do. We got to do it, man. Y'all hearing it right now from the Great Carolina Bull. And that's what it is. I'm not afraid to say it. And if y'all afraid to say it, that's on y'all. I'm going to boycott Black Death at all costs. I'm going to boycott black gang members at all costs. It is what it is. You know, um, I'm all about the black community. I'm all about black love, peace, and solidarity. You know, I love our kind, our melanin skin. You know, I'm all about the black community. I'm going to rebuild and reshape the black community at all costs. It's going to take tell a friend, and we're going to have to strive to do it. It's not going to happen overnight. You know, it's going to start in the households. Black people, get a hold of your household, get a grip on your household. Use the table as your tool that you haven't used in a long time, the instrument that it was used to be used for. Sit your family down at the table and discuss the negative black issues that's going on in the community. Know how to talk to your kids. Just because you're a man and you're in your child life, if you're not chastising them or admonishing them, then you're letting them get away with bastard activity, and they're becoming bastards. And you don't want that. You have to admonish your kids and chastise your kids and scold them. And you have to use the tape as a tool for discussion. Open discussion, and teach your kids the natural way of the black community. What that that's natural, what that's kind, what that's lovely, and not disrespectful. Get them off all devices at all costs. That's hurting your kids. That's hurting your kids right now. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. It's too much access. They're too connected. They know too much. If you're using technology in the wrong way, it's going to distort your kids. You're messing your kids' lives up. And I hate that we can't rebuild and reshape the black community because people want to run from it. But we're not going to run from this. We're going to tell a friend. The new code of the street is what? Boycott Black Death at all costs. Boycott black gang members at all costs. Tell a friend, get your household in check. Sit your kids at the table. Do what you got to do to help the black community. Y'all be running. Y'all be running. I can't even call y'all out your name because I'll be going backwards. Y'all kings and queens, listen up to what I'm saying. Tell a friend, strive. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my page too. But that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. I'm all about helping the black community. I'm all about boycotting Black Death. I'm all about striving to get you to come out of the hood state of mind. I'm all about to get you to your neighbor have to stay over there. You can't even go outside on your porch and say, "Hi, neighbor. How you doing?" The white communities look better than the black communities. Oh man, it's what a shame. I know when I'm in a ran down black community versus I go in a pristine white community where the grass is green and the houses are clean. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Uh, who said our communities can't look like that? We in America too. Who's saying that we can't have nice stuff for ourselves? We're architects too. You know, come on now. Come on, black community. Why y'all don't want to rebuild and reshape the black community? I mean, America's not fun when the black community is not thriving. America's not fun when black kids 12 and 14 years old is getting killed and shot and head of gang members. America is not fun when the black community is not doing so well. America is actually boring. I mean, you the world, the black community ain't doing good. It's boring. It's just boring. We the one that make it pop. We the one that set the trends. We the ones that do the dances. We the ones that you watch on TV, slam dunking the basketballs. We the ones in the movie theaters. When the black community is not thriving, it's not popping. You know, we are entertainers. One that has a pop thriving, and when we're in a hood state of mind, and when we're doing bad, America's doing bad. We the real farmers. We the real house builders. We the real land movers and shapers. We the real army. We the real protection of America. Huh? When the black community is not doing well, America's not doing well. We the real ones that believe in God and it's going to get you to come to the Lord. When the black community is not doing well, America's not doing well. Pray for the black community. Take a stance for the black community. I mean, I done told y'all what I could tell you about the black community. You know, um, if y'all know something that I left out or whatever about the black community, put it in the chat. People scared to talk about issues like this. They run from issues like this because this is the real issues that can really put us back on the map. You sit and listen to a king like me, I had you back on the map within 10 years. I had a black community back on their feet within 10 years. We got to boycott black death in the black community at all costs. At all costs. And none of this going night. We gotta strive. We gotta strive. Yeah, we gotta strive. I love the black community, man. You know, we all we got. But I love the white community, the Asian community, the Hispanic community. You know, the Puerto Rican community. You know, the Japanese community. I love. I'm very diverse, but I'm very the same. I believe in community. I'm so diverse. I love all communities, but I believe in the black community too. And when the black community is not thriving, when the black community is not thriving, like I said, I'm very diverse. I believe in all kind of communities. But when the black community is not thriving, America, you're going down. America, you're not doing well when the black community is not up. Y'all better use that table in your house for the tool that it was used for discussion and to bring all your problems to the table and talk to your family, sit your kids down and get your households back in check, black community. Boycott Black Death at all costs. Come out of the hood state of mind. Come out of the self state of mind. Use those college degrees for the community. Start back speaking to your neighbors. Hey, how you doing? You know, um, why you think you could go over to the white community and it's pristine? You know, and it looks better than the black community. Who said we're not architects? Who said that we can't have a good community? Who said the black community can't have a good community for themselves? Shoot, we the one that make America shake. You know what I'm saying? We the one that got America in the place where they want to be. Is the black community. You know, um, for the nations at risk when the black community is down. When the black community is not thriving, let's make the black community back on top again. When we're not thriving, America's not going to be thriving. You can't have America popping without the black community not thriving. It just ain't no way around it. That's law. That's natural law because you know what our ancestors did for this country. So if we can't boycott Black Death at all costs, get our kids back at the table, take them off social media, take all devices away from them, you have to boycott Black Death at all costs. You have to come out of the hood state of mind. You have to come out of the self state of mind. You have to put community first, particularly the black community. Do it for the black community. You know, men are not being men in the black community and they're not raising their families. What they're doing is letting their kids do bastard activity with a man that's in the house and your kids is a bastard and you sitting right in the house because your kids doing bastard activity. What a real man at? What a real man at? Who's ready to boycott Black Death at all costs? Who's ready to boycott black gangs at all costs? Who's ready to strive? This might take 10 to 30 years, man. This ain't nothing that's going to happen overnight. Put your kids back at the kitchen table tonight and see what happens. Take all their devices away from them tonight and see what happens. Put your rules, your natural rules. I'm not just saying go in your house and go slap the off. Put natural rules back in perspective. Why are you afraid to big up the black community? Why? I can't believe that you're afraid to big up the black community. What's wrong with you guys? When blacks are not thriving, no communities are popping. They sticking together. They think they can run over black folks. News flash. No community in America cannot run over black folks. News flash, news flash. No community in America cannot run over black folks. If you think that you can run over black folks, think again. When black folks are not thriving, America is going down. The blood has already been spilled. Our ancestors already done cleaned it up. Now it's time for reparation. Now it's time to rebuild the black community stronger than ever. You're gonna have people out there that think, oh, black community don't mean nothing. We could just throw the black community away. Nah, you just can't throw the black community away. The black community is everything to America. Everything to America. Love, peace, and happiness. Well, I gotta end this live, but the black community, see what I'm about to eat? That's what my wife do for me. So I got to end this live. It was good. Tell a friend, tell a friend. It was good talk about the black community, boycott Black Death at all costs, come out of the hood state of mind, and I gotta go. My wife done cook for me, and I'm about to eat good, and I'm gonna have my family in check. But if the black community ain't thriving, America ain't doing nothing, and I gotta go. I love y'all. Go back and watch this live. It's about the black community. We're boycotting Black Death at all costs. We're coming out of the hood state of mind. If you watch this live, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy everything I was talking about. Love you guys. Peace. And I'm out.